wig brand, call me up because I have ideas, okay? What's up, Court crew, and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Courtney Jinean, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm super excited because we are now officially on episode 3 of my bob series. This is a series on my channel where I try a number of different synthetic bob wigs to see which one we'll be rocking this summer, okay? I don't know about y'all, but I feel like a bob style, any style is literally year-round for any occasion, but for me personally, I do see myself going for like the shorter lengths during the summer and the warmer months, just because I don't want too much hair like weighing me down, okay? But I also feel like I don't typically go for bobs because I haven't found my perfect one. So that's what this series is all about. If you haven't seen episode 1 where I try outre sleek laid part rudy, or if you haven't seen episode 2 where I tried the outre airtight, what was it called? Y'all know I don't like, I think it was called natural yaki 12-inch. But if you haven't seen those videos, definitely check them out, you guys, because today we're gonna be trying our next unit, and I don't want y'all to miss out on the previous 2 units because honestly, you guys, they both are cute. Rudy was my personal fave. That's the reigning champ right now, but I'm excited to see what this unit in particular is going to do for us. So before we jump into today's video, 1, make sure you subscribe and join the Court crew family. The search for the perfect bob does not end here, so I want to make sure that y'all are all up to date. So make sure you're subscribed so that you get to see the upcoming episodes where I try more and more bob styles, because honestly, you guys, have a couple more under my belt, okay? And we got a couple more months until summer officially starts, okay? So we have time to try some more bobs, okay? So make sure you're subscribed, join the Court crew family down below. If you want to see more of me, or if you just like lifestyle content, I do have a second channel called Keeping Up with Courtney, where I do more lifestyle content like vlogs, hauls, a lot of makeup hauls, okay? This Sephora sale, we get me. So make sure you subscribe and join the Court crew family over there. And with that, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Okay, you guys, I'm super excited about today's unit. 1, because you guys seem to love the kinky edges, and honestly, you guys, I wasn't sure how people would feel about this collection as a whole, but I've been extremely shocked with the amount of love that I've gotten on the kinky edges reviews that I've done so far. So if you haven't seen those, I reviewed their kinky body wave 18 inches and also their kinky blowout unit in 20 inches, and today I'm going to be trying the kinky blowout 12 inches. Originally, I was only going to pick up the 20 inches, but after seeing the 12 inch, I was like, let me add it to cart because this looks like a great contender for my bob series. Now, before we jump into unboxing, I do want to let you guys know all about this collection in case this is your first time hearing about this synthetic wig with the kinky edges, okay? This is, I know I mentioned this before that I thought this was the first time synthetic wigs have tried kinky edges, but apparently it's not. Apparently, who was it that tried it? It's another brand. Miss Chrissy told me about them. I was like, oh my gosh, let me go watch. But she said they attempted. And honestly, you guys, I have to agree, they attempted. But I feel like Sensationnel definitely did a great job with these units, because as you can see, this is my third, no, this isn't even my third Sensationnel unit. This is I think this is now my 4th Sensationnel unit of 2024. I've tried the pre-cut units, 2 of their kinky edges, and now this one. I think that's all the Sensationnel units, but y'all, I've been on Sensationnel bad, okay? But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this unit in this collection. So this unit is a part of their Curls Kinks Co collection. This is their 13x6 textured lace wig with 100% premium fiber. So this unit is a glueless lace wig. It has 13x6 HD lace, kinky edges that you can either press out for a more like straightened look, or you can keep them as is, which is a little bit more textured. The unit is safe up to 350 through 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So that is all about this unit. I'm about to unbox her so that we can try her together and see what she's giving. Hey, bucket. Look at that horse. Alright, you guys, so this is the unit straight out the pack. It's giving me First Lady. Now, the reason why I don't hate that is because if you remember, if you watched episode 1, which honestly you should have, because this is a series, right? So you should watch all the episodes. But anyways, in the first episode where I reviewed Outre Sleek Laid Rudy, my first thought was the same. It gave me Michelle Obama. And that ended up not being, you know, the worst case scenario. Now, this is cute, but it is giving me first lady. So yeah, what I did want to say is that I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, and if you watched my other Kinky Edges reviews, so either the Kinky Body Wave 18 or the Kinky Blowout 20, but in those videos I felt like the Kinky Edges were there, but like this, I don't know, I feel like the Kinky Edges are even more present. So I'm definitely going to, and it's like, it's more kinky than the hair, so I'm definitely gonna like pluck them a little bit. In terms of like how I want to wear my hair, this is it in sort of like a middle part, which is really giving me first lady. So I might have to, does that help? Oh yeah, this helps. I think I'm gonna do a side part similar to how it is on the stock card. Now, what I will say is the reason why I really love, well, I didn't really love the unit as a whole. So if you watch episode 2, I also, in episode 2, I tried the outre airtight unit, which similar to this one has a lot of parting versatility. And that's why it wasn't my favorite bob wig, but I did see it for what it was, which was that it had a lot of parting versatility. And if you're someone who really likes to be able to wear it in the middle part, a side part, do an updo, that is the unit that you might want to go to. But this one is also 13x6, so you will have that parting versatility, which I think the middle part is not giving as much as like the side. So I'm probably gonna do a side part, but I just want y'all to know that like this is a 13x6, so you can get some of that parting versatility. And another thing that I'm like considering is a lot of the times when I have worn these Kinky Edges, I have not utilized any of my own hair, and I'm thinking about doing that today. I want to do a glueless install, which I always have done with these units, but great thing about these units is that it has Kinky Edges, so it looks super duper natural. And what's more natural than leaving out a little bit your hair? So I might do that today too. But initial thoughts, is this my favorite Kinky Edges wig? No. I definitely prefer the longer styles a little bit more, just a little bit more. But for bob, this is cute. I like the layers, which was one of my favorite parts about the Kinky Blowout 20. So I like the layers. The length is cute. It's perfect like every day. And also, you guys, if this is your first time watching me, then I didn't do a disclaimer, but I usually hate bob. So this series is kind of pushing me out of my comfort zone for sure. Trying wigs that honestly I probably would skip over. So if you see me really like a bob, then that means it's really bomb, because I typically hate them. But yeah, you guys, those are my initial thoughts. It's giving me first lady, which I'm not scared about, because so was Rudy, and Rudy ended up being a freaking hit. Okay, so I'm gonna go do my makeup because like I said, I want this to be a glueless install, and whenever I do glueless installs, I like to do my makeup first. But if I'm doing a glue down install, I like to glue down the wig, and while I do my makeup, kind of let that adhesive set. Okay, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. If you tried her though, or if you tried any of the Kinky Edges, let's chat down below. What are your thoughts? Do you have any complaints about this collection? I feel like my only complaint would be, I wish it wasn't called Kinky Edges. I wish it was called textured edges, and they explore different types of edges, not just kinky. Because I talked about this in, I think it was my last Kinky Blowout wig, which might be the unit, I mean not the unit, that might be the video that I posted before this. But I feel like, especially with the other styles that they're coming out with, like the Kinky Natural Waves, that would be a great unit to not have kinky edges on, but texture edges, like a wavy style edge. So honestly, any synthetic wig brand, call me up, because I have ideas. Okay, they're here. I know what the girls want. Okay, period. No, but this is so cute. And like I said, I was scared about this collection, but I love how much you guys have been loving it. And also, as I've tried more and more styles, a great little thing we got going. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my makeup. I'll be back to give you guys my final thoughts. But first things first, I'm gonna do my makeup because it's giving me first lady, which I said not a bad thing, but I'm not a first lady. No tea, no shade with it. But yeah, so I'll be back, you guys. I'm gonna go do my makeup, and I'll see you guys in a few.
But I know you can't help but to be yourself around me, yourself around me. And I know that is perfect, so I'll let you be. I'll let you be. It's the way you weigh your emotions on both of your sleeves. To the face you make when I tell you that I had to leave.
Alright, core crew, here's the completed look of the new Sensationnel Curls Kinks Co 13x6 Kinky Blowout 12 inches. Now I do have some thoughts, so let's go ahead and get into it. In terms of the key features, 13x6 HD lace that can be parted in any direction, yes. Kinky edges that matches hair. For this one, out of all of the Kinky Edges units that I've tried from Sensationnel, this one has to be the most kinky-ish. Like, it is a difference between the Kinky Edges and the hair. I felt like out of all three, I definitely think the Kinky Body Wave 18 was the most realistic looking. Then I would say the Kinky Blowout 20, even though it had a similar texture to this one. And then this one, I could clearly see a difference between the edges and the hair on the unit. Wear Kinky Edges as is or pressed out with a hot comb. For me, I just plucked the baby hairs a little bit, and honestly, every time I do that, it does, since you're like to take out some of the hairs, you're kind of stretching the hair, it naturally does get a little bit less kinky, but I did not apply any heat to the edges. Glueless with elastic band, yes. All of the times that I've installed a 13x6 textured lace wig from Sensationnel, I've been doing glueless installs, and the elastic band definitely comes in handy, okay? Alright, you guys, so in terms of cons, I mentioned this, but the fact that the edges don't necessarily match the texture. I mentioned this in the blowout 20, but this like Kinky Blowout is giving Dominican blowout, okay? You know how like you go there and your hair is literally silky straight? That's what this gives. So it's not as textured as like the Kinky Body Wave that I tried. I think that has an impact on how I feel about the Kinky Edges and them matching or not, if that makes sense. I want some more lip gloss. Top of every list, including your man's bucket. Another con is definitely the style of this unit. I don't know, maybe the style is not the right word, but I feel like the length, and this is what I feel about a lot of the 12-inch unit. This one has a lot of layers, which usually I like, but the layers are cut a little bit weird. The hair is longer in the front compared to the back, and I will do a full 360 for you guys, but it feels like I really have to like place the hair where I want it, or it looks a little see-through or thin, and I am someone who I'm team full, okay? I'm team unrealistic density, okay? I like natural density for the girls who like natural density, but for me, I like my hair to look super duper full. So for me, I just didn't like how like if I turn my hair certain ways, it's giving thin down, okay? So not a huge fan of that. I hate how the hair kind of like curls up in weird ways. I don't know. The curling on this unit could have been a little bit better. I feel like it should definitely be curled towards the top, but then at the bottom, not that it should be straight, but it should curl under instead of going every which way and not super uniform. And I feel like it could just be the length on this unit, because the Kinky Blowout 20 was such a gorgeous length. Maybe I could see this coming out with like a 16 or 18 or even a 14. Probably would have looked a little bit better than this 12-inch that I'm rocking right now. The pros, I think that this collection is so innovative. I feel like this collection is a really nice option for the girls who like the textured edges, and if you want a bob that has textured edges, this is the one for you, okay? I definitely want to see another style of a bob from this collection, because honestly, you guys, especially after trying Rudy, this isn't my favorite either. Compared to Rudy, I would like, if I had to choose between Rudy and this one, I would get Rudy compared to this. But if you're someone who wants parting versatility, wants something that has edges that is similar to your hair, if you are someone with 4C or 3B to 4C, then this is probably the unit for you. That's why I love this series, because even though some bob units are not going to be my fave, probably most of them won't, just because of the way I feel about bobs in general. I'm hoping that with this series, you all find a bob that's perfect for you. So in terms of my ranking compared to the other units that I have tried a part of this series, this unit probably gets a 7 out of 10. I don't necessarily hate it. I feel like it's such a cute bob, and could I see myself wearing this again? Maybe, but it's not as bomb as like Rudy, for example. Like Rudy, I could see myself repurchasing. This one probably wouldn't repurchase. Would I wear her again? Maybe. And then the airtight, like I probably would never pick that one up again, just because of the things that I talked about in that video. But yeah, I'm excited to see more and more units, you guys. I still have some more units that I've already purchased a part of this series. This one had to come up first because you guys know how y'all be hyped over the kinky edges, so I had to give y'all what y'all want, okay? But I have other units that I want to try a part of this series, so make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss another episode, because we're already on episode 3, okay? I'm on a roll. We got some more months before we kick off summer, so I really want to give you guys a number of different options before the summer gets here, okay? So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.